Ollie Davenport there is 6061. Jamie just above him. Ben Flower just below him. Ian McGregor in a torrid place. Sal Erskine, Furness there, getting a reasonable start. Wind is only just about 5 knots. We've got a minimum of 5 and I think we're on it, so very interesting to see what the race officer Mark Wood does. Yeah, I think let it go for a bit, but he'll be keeping getting a good feedback from his mark layers on wind pressure, won't he?
Yeah, minimal tide.
Tim Law 5966, looking like he's got a nice lane with Mark Lee. That's Jamie Morgan 6064 looking over his shoulder. Chris Brown 6074 with Ted Backer, who was third in race 3, sorry. Guy Mager 5691. 6073, I think that's Mark Dave Winder in the Winder, of course. Bit of a funny one, but anyone coming in from the left is in a lovely place, and nice one. Ollie Turner rounds first from light weather specialist Nigel Thomas round in second. Bit of a funny spreader mark. Martin Frary and Hopwood go around inside him. Hoppy's having a good event. From 5726. That's our first 5. Ben Flowers on the making amends for that race 3, just ahead of Richie Loverin. Chris Brown round in, just ahead of Tim Law. These guys just inside the top 10, along with Stevie. He's having another good race. Got to get your head and your eyes out of the boat on a day like today. Nick Rawlins coming in there on starboard. Lots of port boats coming in. Paul Davis round in. That's Alex Butler 5781. Andy Highland 6022. Johnny Coate. Guy Mager coming through just behind Charlie Cumley. He's got a bit of work to do. Ollie Davenport work to do in the mid-teens to late teens. Sal Erskine Furness having a good race. Keep it up, Sal. Just with Ted Backer on the outside of her. James Goodfellow just behind Jarvis. Kevin Gibb going round. Ian McGregor with Mark Harper just behind him in the light blue solo. And Nick Fisher. Lots of boats coming in on starboard line now, and this will be difficult for those coming in on port. Mike Barnes in 3847 top drive rounds. Doug Latter 6002 from Steve Roberts 5642. Then it's Tim Wade. Then Malcolm Buchanan Nigel Davis, work to do. Anybody who went right just got mullered in that on that beat, so oh, it's a horrible place to be, this guy. Nowhere to go. What's he doing? Nigel Thomas has taken the lead. He's heading off right up the beat. Hoppy's got himself up to second, he'll be chuffed with that. He's going left, along with 5726 and 5502. Ollie Turner, who was leading, he's rounding fourth, and he's opting to go back into what tide there is. And Rich Lovering, he's rounding in fifth. Breeze holding about 5 knots.
Nice gate, Mark. Nice gate.
Race officer commenting on good positioning of the gate. Got an even split of the fleet, choosing left and right.
Yeah, cool. Well up anchor now. And if you can just put us where you want us, then yeah, we'll
Okay, so Nigel Thomas planing into the windward mark. He already had a nice healthy lead, but he's just picked up a massive left-hand lift. Second, picking up, he's done well actually. Ollie Turner's got himself back up. He went a little bit right up that beat, came back, and he's picked up a lift, and he got a nice ley line into the mark. And he's rounding second, with Hoppy retaining third place. Again, reaching in. These left. Anyone who went left is now above the mark, but they're coming in. And then Rich Lovering in fourth. Seems to be doing a lot of those, with Ben Flower in fifth. Lightweight specialist.
Is that lightweight?
For you, was it? I suppose.
It wasn't lightweight. It was a bit flip floppy.
Very nice. Where you started.
Yeah. So the first couple of abandoned starts, we were up at the committee boat end. But then the final start, which got away, basically down at the pin. A couple of boats ended up hitting the pin boat, but basically just yachted off on starboard, and then just looked for a shift, and luckily quite a big shift came in, and basically the left, by the top mark, we were reaching almost, fetching into it, so that was a bit lucky, but it's one of those days where anything could happen, the left or the right, so and then really, so actually Ollie got ahead, he was first round with the mark, and then managed to overtake him on the run.
Yeah, well I saw that as well, and that was a massive lefty that you got on that second beat up, wasn't it?
Again, we kind of played a little bit on the right, then up the middle, and then towards the top, got a big header tacked on it, and took probably about another 50 metres out of him. So, that was one of the more relaxing